We will be hearing the court case of Loving versus Virginia.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. When your rain starts to fall, I'll be there.
Alright, let's get this started, eh? Mr. Jeter, do you take this Vato as your lovely husband? Yeah. Alright, Vato, do you take her as your lovely wife? Alright, where's the ring? Here, is it? Ya may now catch the bride, eh?
Now that they've married, do you see them as being happy?
Seem to be very happy every time I see them together, or anywhere. I've been in the home, they're happy, and I've been in the car with them, they were happy. They seem to be very happy.
Well, has that changed the way you look at it any?
No, I don't. I just like them, that's all. I like her, I like him, his mother, her mother, and all.
Well, suppose we backed up to where before they'd gotten married again. Would you give them the same advice? What would you tell them?
Well, I don't know whether I would or not. I don't know whether I'd tell him or not.
Did you advise him not to get married at first?
No, I didn't know. Didn't advise him not to get married. I just told him he ought to not to go up there. But he said that he went up there and he was married, and I didn't know anything about when they got married.
Well, living here in this community where Richard and Mildred both grew up, right around this area, has your life been any different since they did get married? What is it like being the mother of a fellow who grows up and kind of, as we all do, wants to go his own way?
Well, I don't know.
This is Logan Lee reporting live with Mrs. Loving. Mrs. Loving, how do you feel having a white daughter-in-law?
Yo no veo diferencia. As long as they're happy, I'm happy.
We will now be hearing from the Loving's neighbors. So, how do you guys feel about the Loving's case?
压力大，那这个啥家做在这边是有那没的的。Kucingnya dari sih orang Mei, tapi nama dari Mei.
My brother says that he doesn't like Mexican people to marry white people because it's not good.
And what is your opinion on it?
My honest opinion is I think that everybody is equal and under the skin, everybody is the same, so I don't discriminate this.
You heard it live from the Loving's neighbor. We will now be hearing from the person outside of the court case. Ms. Brown, what do you think about this court case, Loving versus Virginia?
I think it's about time. I'm tired of hiding. I had to take my child to a whole nother state to be raised because she does not look like me. Love knows no color.
Thank you.
On the second day of June, and the police came after us the 14th of July. It was about 2 a.m. and I saw this light, and I woke up and it was the policeman standing beside the bed, and he told us to get up, and we was under arrest.
They came one night and they knocked a couple times. I heard them, and before I could get up, they just broke the door and came right on in. When we got up there, standing beside the bed with flashlights.
They asked Richard who was that woman he was sleeping with.
Me and my partner here has been hearing about rumors about these couple marriage that married in Washington but moved to Virginia, which is the state of law of interracial marriage. Let's look up in this window. Hey, they're right there. Hey, I see him. Open that! Hey! Hey! He's a runner! Hey! We're gonna do this easy. Hey!
I ain't got no cuss, but...
I think my husband was great.
You got him! You got him! You got him, coach! Got the couple in Shut up! Silence! I kill you!
Almighty God created the races. White, black, yellow, Malay, and red. And he placed them on separate continents. And but for the interference with his arrangement, there would be no cause for such marriages. The fact that he separated the races shows that he did not intend for the races to mix.
So what do you want me to tell the judge?
Tell them I love my wife.
We're here today to discuss the court case of Loving versus Virginia in the defense of the laws of the state of Virginia are unconstitutional. We will first hear from the opposing lawyer.
On behalf of the courts of Virginia, the Lovings have married illegally against the miscegenation laws. And although they were married in Washington, D.C., it is not allowed here in the state of Virginia. Therefore, it should not count.
We will now hear from the appealing side. Please state your case.
I stand before you today representing the Lovings, who are victims of the law that is unconstitutional to the 14th Amendment that grants equal protection of the rights of former slaves of African Americans. These miscegenation laws violate the amendment by not allowing two people of different races the same equality and right of two people of the same race. And so, saying, I request you vacate the criminal judgments and set aside the Loving sentence on the grounds that Virginia miscegenation statutes ran counter to the 14th Amendment of Equal Protection Clause. Thank you.
We will take a quick recess to discuss further and resume a vote.
Introducing the gavel gin. It's good for the smashing and the banging. Only $3 for rental and $300 to buy, and it comes with the strings included.
The session will come back to order. Upon further discussion and a unanimous vote of 9-0, concluding the Lovings are set free of their charges, and the anti-miscegenation laws are banned throughout the nation, deemed to be racist and unconstitutional.
Mrs. Loving, how do you feel about what happened here at court today?
Well, I feel hopeful. I'm hopeful. I hope the judges will decide for us.
Where are you going now?
I guess he'll go back to Washington.
You think you may go back to Washington? Mr. Loving, do you have anything to say about what went on in the court today?
No, I have nothing to say.
I say I think that marrying who you want to is a right that no man should have anything to do with. It's a God-given right, I think.
This really changes the lives of many people, all races, to know that they share the equal rights, just like anybody else, that allows them to marry who they choose, and are free to do so no matter what the differences of races.
One, two, three.
We've been hearing about this couple named Richard Loving and Mildred Loving, about them having interracial